So today I'm making a video on the 5 things that I hate about my 1991 300ZX twin turbo. Now, starting off, I want to say that I absolutely love this car. It makes me not miss any car that I have had in the past. And also another side note is that, you guys, this car is 25 years old. So there are going to be some things that, yeah, a 25-year-old car is going to have these. But yeah, so that being said, let's get to it. Number 1 is going to be body roll. The body roll in this car is so horrible. Now that's partially because of 25-year-old suspension, shocks and springs. Look at that. Stock. Ew. What is that? That's not fun for anyone. And just components. And then also partially because this car desperately needs thicker aftermarket sway bars. Now this problem is going to be fixed soon. I've just bought some BC Racing coilovers. They are in the mail, so I'll have that install video out for you guys very soon. But yeah, body roll, not okay. Number 2 is something that I have already fixed, and that is the factory wing that comes on this car with the twin turbo, the spoiler that comes on this hatch. Now I've already changed this hatch. If you haven't seen already, go back and look in some other videos. And I made a video on replacing the hatch and putting this one on, and I actually just did a little bit of body work. It's not completely finished, but has some dings and dents and stuff. Just getting the car ready for paint. And for painting this car, that was a big thing for me, is that I wanted that spoiler gone. I do not like that spoiler. It's made out of some sort of plastic that likes to deteriorate and get all warped and crap, and that's exactly what it was doing. It was getting warped, it was collecting dirt and water and stuff, and it was actually rusting out the bolt holes on the factory hatch. So yeah, the factory twin turbo wing is number 2. I know a lot of people like it. I'm just not a fan. Number 3 is seat belts. These seat belts, like, what is this? A normal car, you want to pull from over your shoulder and you want to pull down and across. No, not this car. The whole seatbelt mechanism is on the door. So you have to pull across from the bottom and wiggle your arm in there and then pull through and over and down. No, it's not fun. This is not how this should be, pulling from the bottom. Not fun at all. Number 4 is going to be something that just comes with age. This is a 25-year-old car, so naturally I just washed it right now, and there's some water that made it inside. There's a little bit of, yeah, you see that? The seat and that, wow, okay. So the camera makes that look way worse than it actually is. This seat is like barely even damp right now. But yeah, so a little bit of water right there. It just leaks. And it's not like when it rains. When it rains, I don't have a problem with it, but it's just like high pressure water coming in, especially at the car wash. It's just not, the car doesn't like it at all. Number 5 is something really picky for me to choose, but I'm going to do it anyways, and that is that this car comes with a viscous limited slip differential. If you guys don't know anything about differentials, you can look up the channel Engineering Explained. He has a lot of very detailed videos on just how different things work. He's done differentials, combustion engines, just suspension geometry, just all sorts of really cool things that he just breaks apart and explains rather the engineering behind everything. But yeah, that's a big thing that bothers me, is that this LSD is viscous, which Nissan pretty much, whenever they put an LSD in a car, it was viscous. Now I know there are going to be a lot of comments of, oh, this particular car comes with a non-viscous LSD, and this specific year of this model of this 240 and 350Z and blah blah blah. Alright, I get that. Like, yes, there are specific models down the line that I'm sure have had non-viscous LSD factory setups. But for this car, that's my number 5, is that this is a viscous limited slip differential, and they're just not extremely reliable. This one works surprisingly well for a 25-year-old car, which tells me that this car really was not beat on all that much, but just being that it is viscous, it relies on the viscosity of that fluid that is in the rear differential casing, and it relies on that to lock up the rear wheels, and it just goes bad over time. So that's gonna be my number 5. Thank you guys so much for watching. This list was actually very hard for me to make because I absolutely love this car. I'm going to do a 10 things I love about the car. I was gonna do 10 things I hate, but I just decided A, that would be too hard, and B, I don't hate this car enough to come up with 10 things about it. I feel like they would just be tiny little nitpicky things that did not matter at all. So I'm gonna do a 10 things I love about this car video, and yeah, that's gonna be a really good video because I absolutely love this car, and yeah, it's just been a great experience so far, and many things to come. But thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.